The Bitcoin price is on life support, holding on by a thread to what could be the final support before an absolute plunge deep down into the crypto abyss. We're seeing inflation surge, yet the US dollar index is at a 20-year high. We have war, we have so much more to talk about here on today's stream, so let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. So today we're going to have more of a heart-to-heart conversation with my views on the market as a whole, but let's begin here with a quick technical analysis on what's going on. I think it's still very possible that we could be in a massive potential bear flag here, right? Where the measured move, depending upon how you want to draw it, could be down here at about 11,000, or if we drop it even further than that, could be down towards 2,500, or if we make this flag pole a little bit shorter there, right? There's many different ways to draw it. We have another target around 24,000. Then we have another target here at about 15 to 14,000. I'm just showing you all the ways that I've seen this drawn because everybody has their own opinion. And when I draw it the way that I like it, people get upset and angry. For me personally, the way that I'm seeing this right now is mostly like this. This is how I'm looking at it right now, with a target back down around the 14K range. And as you should all know, if you are subscribed to this channel, the average loss in a Bitcoin bear market is minus 82% from top to bottom. And if we do go from the top currently up towards 69,000 and drop it roughly minus 82%, I just want you all to be very well aware that it is, in my opinion, very close to the range here of the bear flag potential target. It's actually down at about 12,500, and this area in particular does have a ton of historic price action confluence in it. It's just something to keep on your radar. And of course, right now we are at this last line of potential support here for the bulls. Ladies and gentlemen, the bulls are clinging on by a thread. If this does wind up breaking, I mean, areas of interest for me, of course, are the $20,000 range. This was our peak back in 2017. It was then a brief area of consolidation on the 2020 run-up. This would be my first target there. Of course, if we were to drop below there, then the bear flag targets start to come into play, and the average minus 82% drop would also then start to come into play, as it's this area down here in the $14,000, $15,000 to possibly even $12,000 range that becomes of interest for me. Let's get this crypto. And for all of my longtime subscribers that are wondering why I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, well, folks, I caught the illness. I'm getting over it now. I'm still not 100%, but good enough to come on, make a video, and have a nice conversation with you guys. So I'm back, getting better, and ready to move forward. All right, now I'm just going to speak my mind here for a little bit, because sometimes I feel like that's just the best way for me to convey my thoughts on the current market, more so than just looking at the chart and looking at indicators and things of that nature. Sometimes I just need to speak and go right off the top. Okay, so if you are subscribed to this channel, then you would know that I've been in Bitcoin for a very long time. I've lived through these cycles over and over again, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen how human emotions play out time and time and time again. And that's why over the years, I've loved to pull up this Wall Street psychology of a market cycle chart, because to me, crypto is the perfect representation of how human emotions and price charts go hand in hand. I mean, take a look at that chart right there, right? And then let's just take a look at the Bitcoin chart throughout history, right? I mean, it's almost perfect every single time that we have a massive run up, a blow off top. We see this thing go down to levels that the Moon Boys think are absolutely impossible to ever reach again. We find out they're not impossible to reach again. And then after that despair settles in, whoopsies, we wind up going on another bull run, right? This is just how it's been throughout the years. And I think too many novice investors, especially even those that aren't new to investing, but are just new to the crypto space in general, they're always thinking that this cycle is the end. Oh, this is the one. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. Well, I mean, maybe in the future at some point there will be one that does break the camel's back. Do I think we're there right now? Absolutely not. I think there's too much innovation in the space. I think there's too much building going on. I think there's too much institutional interest at this point now, which you have to remember, just even back here in 2016/2017, there were no institutions in here yet, ladies and gentlemen, at least not at a large scale. You have to remember, I mean, if you weren't in the space at this time in 2017, I'll tell you right now, this massive run up here, right? The last several months of the 2017 bull run are all being fueled by the rumor that this was it. This was your last chance to get in before Wall Street, right? Because right up here, I kid you not, almost to the exact day, this was when the CME exchange was launching their Bitcoin futures trading, okay? So that was the narrative then. Last chance to get in before Wall Street. How did that play out, little Jimmy? Whoopsies, right down into the crypto abyss. And you get this over and over and over again throughout this space where there are these narratives, right? Back down here after the global health uncertainty debacle, right? Back in 2020, the narrative here was, well, the Fed's going to keep printing. It's easy money forever. And Bitcoin's just going up and up and up perpetually, infinitely forever. Well, then that narrative starts to dry up. We start to see inflation take its toll. We have a war going on in the Ukraine with Russia, right? And we're seeing so many things pile up now. The Fed has reversed their easy money policy and is actually hiking rates in the US. Quite the opposite of what we heard and saw down here, leading to this mania. We also now have the US dollar index at a 20-year high. Bitcoin has never existed with the US dollar index as high as it is right now. Just understand that. Let me say that one more time for the moon boys in the back. Bitcoin has not existed ever with the US dollar as high as it is right now compared to other world currencies, the DXY. Let me go over to that chart actually. So here we are on the DXY. I just want you to understand that Bitcoin was created right around here where I'm circling on your screen right now. Let me actually change the color of this just so it's easier to see, all right? In the teal here, Bitcoin was created right around here. Take a look at where the US dollar index is trading at right now. Folks, throughout Bitcoin's entire life cycle, we have never had a US dollar index this strong. So it's different this time, Kirby. You just don't understand. Well, yes, Dunod, maybe it is different this time in a way that you don't understand. Okay? And that's that the US dollar index is extremely strong right now. And we should all know that in the recent past, right, going back to the 2016/2017 bull run, a weak US dollar index has been beneficial and bullish for Bitcoin and crypto. We saw it in that bull run and we saw it here again in the 2020 bull run. Right now, we are seeing the exact opposite. We are seeing a surging US dollar index here. And even though inflation right now is high in the US, we're not seeing that reflected in a positive Bitcoin price. And that was the narrative forever, wasn't it, little Jimmy? Just wait, Kirby. Once the inflation starts to rise, Bitcoin's going to go right to the moon. Quite the opposite. Bitcoin has dropped roughly 50%, 40%, put it right, since this inflation has started to go nuts. Well, Kirby, when there's war, everybody's going to flock right to Bitcoin. You'll see. Okay, we have a war going on right now. Bitcoin price is dumping. What's the next narrative here, right? All of these Bitcoin maximalists, folks, they're scrambling right now like cockroaches all around the floor, trying to figure out what BS narrative they're going to come up with next to tell you that no matter what's happening and no matter what's going on with the Bitcoin price, that this is good for Bitcoin. In their mind, everything is good for Bitcoin, even when the price action does not reflect the realities of the world. And if you appreciate me having this heart-to-heart with you all, as someone that's been in this space a long time, if you could hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, I'd appreciate the thumbs up. Thanks for that. And if you're brand new, welcome to the most must-see and most realistic Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube, period. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all. Welcome to the channel. Now, if we go back here to the Bitcoin chart just to speak my mind some more, personally, I feel like we're still awaiting capitulation. It's happened time and time again throughout the past. If we just pull up the Wall Street cheat sheet psychology of a market cycle here once again, I just don't feel like we've seen the full capitulatory event yet. And I've been showing it on this channel for months that this range here down to about 28,000 has the potential to wind up being the trap door before we get flushed down to much lower price levels. Now, we did break it briefly. We've had a bear market reaction rally higher. And if we just zoom in on the price action here, folks, now, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. 2 weeks now, we've traded sideways after this impulse moved down. This is normal. After either an impulse up or an impulse down, you usually get some consolidation before the next big move. So we had a massive move down. We're consolidating sideways right now. And I just think that we're awaiting this next move, right? And ultimately, my opinion, I could be wrong on this, is that regardless of how long it takes, I think we're going to see another move down. And this may not happen immediately. We may get a sick fake out here where we have another massive rally to the upside. See, Kirby, even though I've only been in Bitcoin for 4 months and bought the top at 69,000, I know more than you, and this pump is the real deal. Well, just watch all these people potentially get sucked back in here only to then realize max pain if we drop again into the crypto abyss. Let's get this crypto. I don't want this market right now to be driving you guys insane. I mean, this is what the market is doing right now. It's a grind out. Right? Even all up in this range, the trading opportunity was terrible, in my opinion. We were just consolidating sideways in here, possibly in a bear flag, with no real directional movement happening for months and months on end, just up, down, chip, chop, volatility, no advancement in the trend. Finally, we had a breakdown of this pattern, but then again, what are you shorting into potential support here? Very, very difficult to make a macro trade, in my opinion, out of this range. Right now, we're just consolidating along the trapdoor spot. It's possible we wind up getting a fake out up and then drop again. It's possible we don't get a fake out to the upside and we just drop. Okay, and for all the noobs again, oh wow, great analysis, so it could go up or it could go down. I'm just speaking my mind here, Stunad. Understand that this is very valuable information that I'm sharing with you here. All of the indicators, as I'm going to continue to elaborate on, right? The alligator for me on the daily, still bearish. Alligator on the weekly, still bearish. If we pull up the technical ratings indicator here, weekly, still bearish. If we go to the monthly, you can see that we have a red candlestick here on the monthly, right? Let's turn this over to logarithmic. I pointed this out on my last stream. If you are subscribed to this channel, that on the monthly time frame here, technical ratings indicator, when we have seen this thing turn red on the monthly, it's led to capitulation basically 100% of the time. Okay, that's back there in 2014. And here again in 2018, we saw capitulation once more. Then here in 2020, oh, Kirby, but it was a black swan. To each their own. You do whatever you want on your own time, little Jimmy. Then here we are in 2022. And it's flashing once more. I don't know what to tell you. So for me right now, I'm still awaiting a potential massive capitulation here. I mean, it doesn't have to come, right? I'm just saying that the data to me right now does not look favorable from a bullish perspective. And especially with the US dollar index, as I showed you earlier, right? And what's the narrative going to be now from the Bitcoin maximalists? They're going to have to conjure up something, right? Because store a value, hold it, because inflation is going to eat your dollars away. Really? Inflation of 8%? eating your dollars away? How about Bitcoin that right now from the top to where it is down minus 56%? Let's get this crypto. I don't know about you, but 8% loss seems a lot better than 56% loss in my opinion. Let's get this crypto, okay? Just is what it is. I'm not some sort of fiat maximalist. You don't invest in fiat currency. You understand? That's the difference between fiat currency and cryptocurrency, okay? People are investing in cryptocurrencies. No one's investing in fiat currency. It's a vehicle to be used as a currency, a medium of exchange. You use that to invest in other things, okay? So it's not a fair argument when people are saying, well, you'd rather hold fiat. No one's holding fiat as an investment. You understand? That's the big difference. And that's really where I think there's a disconnect. And you can tell who has a low IQ in this space when they make arguments like that. It's actually quite painful sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, to see the bantering going on between basically the blind leading the blind in this space. Across social media, you can just see a ton of people that they try and talk a big game. They try and make like they understand. And chances are they've been in Bitcoin for less than 5 years. They really don't understand macroeconomics at all. And they're just trying to create a positive feedback loop for themselves that's reassuring that their investment was a great idea and that it's always going to the moon. I mean, for everybody's sake in this space, I hope Bitcoin and crypto continues to go to the moon, because it's much easier to make a lot of profit in a raging bull market than it is in a grinding bear market. It just is what it is. There's plenty of potential profit to be made in a bear market as well. I'm just saying that it's easier when you don't even have to think much in a raging bull compared to a grinding bear where there's lots of chop and volatility, right? But the fact of the matter is here, folks, is that regardless of what happens from here on out, this is just a normal market cycle, okay? And to think that this is going to end right here and that this is the bottom and it's all up from here, this type of action would be extremely odd, in my opinion, that this is a cycle bottom. It just, to me, as someone that's been here before, this just doesn't feel or seem like an area that's it. We had a massive double top. We retest down to this consolidation range and that's it. Now we take off to the moon. I just don't personally feel that way. Again, doesn't mean that I have to be right. It's just that I still feel like we're possibly going to get flushed down towards much lower price levels. And let's end it with this. I've been pointing this out over my past several streams, all right? This is the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, ticker symbol GBTC. Now, GBTC is a trust that holds spot Bitcoin and it trades on traditional brokerages, right? So this is how on a traditional brokerage, speculators get exposure to the Bitcoin price action without actually holding any spot Bitcoin, all right? In bull markets, we've seen this thing trade at a crazy premium. At some points, over 50, 60% on average, higher than the spot price of Bitcoin to get into this instrument, okay? Right now, we are at an all-time low. I kid you not, an all-time low. As of May 23rd, 2022, we were trading at roughly a minus 31% discount on this product as opposed to the regular spot Bitcoin price. Let's get this crypto. This is insane. And if you're not understanding why this is such a big deal, speculators in the traditional market, suit and tie types, okay? Right now, if they want exposure to the Bitcoin price, which evidently it doesn't seem like many people do at this point, but if they want it, them buying GBTC is giving them a minus 31% discount as opposed to going on a crypto exchange and buying spot Bitcoin outright. Of course, they can't spend this Bitcoin. They can't put it on a hardware wallet. It's just purely a price action play, okay? So this is not your hardcore crypto cultist here. Not your keys, not your crypto. If I'm not making myself clear here, 99% of people, in my opinion, do not care about any of that. You have to understand, people get into crypto because they want to get rich overnight. They don't get into crypto to try and be some financially sovereign individual that, or I'm never using the traditional banks again, Kirby. No, I mean, some people, a very small percentage of people get into that mindset, but most people want to buy crypto to then sell it back to fiat and spend that fiat in the real world, invest it into other assets, etc. Okay. And right now, the suits and ties can buy this product for a minus 31% discount as opposed to buying it on a crypto exchange. That also will probably have higher buy and sell fees associated with it as well. Okay, so the fact of the matter is that this is a leading indicator for me, and until we start to see this discount start to turn around and possibly even go back up into the premium territory, which we've seen throughout bull markets, this to me, folks, is an absolute warning shot fired. Just is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to leave it at that. And I think that's where I'm going to end this rant. I hope you guys enjoyed this heart-to-heart conversation today. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for the thumbs up. If you're brand new, welcome to the most must-see and most realistic Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube, period. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you don't miss any more of these important Bitcoin uploads. And of course, if you do resonate with my market psychology and you want to see all of my real-time trade setup ideas, strategy ideas, entry ideas, exit ideas, potential take profit ideas, everything just like that, well, I post all of that content exclusively in VIP. So if you're not already in my VIP and you'd like to see all of those exclusive real-time alerts, then today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get it. And leave me a comment down below. Do you think that we're going to see this trap door open and capitulate deep down into the crypto abyss? Or do you think that the bottom is in and that we're going to the moon? Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified checkmark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.